Alrighty. Hang on, let's give that camera a clean. Should have done this before, shouldn't I? What a rookie. Well, how's it, team? I hope we are all well. Can you hear me okay? Give me the big thumbs up if you can hear me all right. Let's go back to the beginning. Brian, first on the scene. How's it, mate? We'll skip that ad, skip that. Get rid of that. Jade's Adventures. Sure, bro. Thanks for the super chat, guys. Logan Murray is in the house. Stephen Dixon. Oh, it's a cold and wet weekend. Well, that's no good, mate. Mad Kiwi. G'day, trendsetters, he says. And bedwetters, as the Goose Rooter says. Digger Mike is in the house. You've been sleeping this afternoon, bro. You got beat by a couple of guys today. Salmon Hunter Sean is in the house. How's it, my bro? Glenn Rogan. And we're all caught up. Hey, guys. Welcome. Oh, yep. Logan's giving the big thumbs up, so you can all hear me. Mean. Jake J. How's it? Kerry Hill. Hey, brother. It's been a while, mate. Where you been? What you been up to? Kiwi and Oz, all sorts. Happy birthday, my bro. Hope it's been a great day and you've been chilling out. Yeah, happy birthday, mate. Not long got back from Leafield Beach. Man, you just been chilling out down there, or would you go fishing, or just a bit of a family outing? Mad Kiwi says, Kiwi and Oz. Yeah, so I thought I'd get up nice and early this morning and went up. G'day, Nigel. How's it, my bro? Just find your name here and amongst everybody else's. Make sure you get in the bin. Man. I got all my names out in front of me again, so cheers, bro. Sweet. Sean and Squeak. Doing well, mate. Welcome along. So, yes, I thought I'd get up nice and early, so stupidly early, actually. Yeah, it's pretty dark, pretty early, and drove out to Amberley and thought I'd go for a boost up Mount Grey. And been full on with work, no rest. Fair enough, Kerry. I can hear, I know what you're saying there, mate. It's been, yeah, I've had a crazy few weeks back into it this year, but yes, I thought I'd go chase some deer up the up Mount Grey. There's a wee small dock block up there. Yeah, absolute waste of time. It was blowing like crazy up there. Just, yeah, it's because the gusts that were coming through. I mean, if I had jumped up, I would have been blown off the side of the hill. It was crazy. And yet you come down 200 or 300 meters down into the bush line, calm as, no wind. Oh, it was just weird. So, nah, just for a drive after tea. There was a big crash out that way, road blocked off. Oh, that's no good, Digger Mike. All the ambos, etc. there. Oh, open road crashes are generally not too flash, are they, mate? There's not much you can do with those ones. Logan Murray, I had one of the worst metal detecting at the park. Oh, what happened? Did you just get nothing, or was it just yeah, did something happen? Thanks, Nigel. I'll put your name in the big barrel. Sure, bro. Jade Nelson anniversary. Oh, is that like show day or something, is it, mate? So do you get tomorrow off at all, Jade, or is it just a big celebration up there? We had the big muscle car madness down here this weekend, so there were a lot of real fancy cars around, and traffic in and out of Rangiora was just madness for the last couple of days. Oh, yep. Cool bananas. Nice. Lucky for some. So no doubt you'll be getting out having a bit of a Fossick tomorrow, will you, Jade? Or you got other things planned? Yeah, lucky day off, lucky bugger, says Sean. I reckon. Although, mind you guys, Waitangi Day is coming up soon, isn't it? Don't we have a day off fairly soon? So, but yeah, so basically, guys, I cruised straight up to the top of Mount Grey, just about got blown off there, and then decided I'd go bush and work my way back down through the bush, and I ended up hooking up onto a main walking track. And I kid you not, I've never seen so many trampers on one track. I bumped into about 8 or 9 different groups of trampers, and one of them just happened to be a over 60s tramping club, and there was over a dozen old fogies basically clambering up the track, but I could hear them yapping away miles before I could see them. It was just a complete and utter waste of time, but it's all right. I got a wee bit of video there. I'm in the process of editing that, so that'll pop out this week. Robbie was there at the Musco Masters. Oh, okay, sweet, with his big tractor. Oh, it's next weekend, Stephen. Man, I didn't realise it was that close. Mad. Not that I get a day off. Self-employed. Jake J. Nelson is second oldest town in New Zealand. That's what the anniversary is for. Ah, sweet. I didn't realise that. Very cool. So what's everyone else been up to this week? I know we've got a few people in the chat, and I can see there's a few people lurking, but what's everyone else been up to? Doing anything cool? Logan Murray, a Karen called the cops on me and was taking photos and videos of me because she thought I didn't have permission to dig at the park by the councils, but the cops didn't because I'm 15. I mean, the thing is, mate, the cops won't do anything anyway because you're within your legal rights. Oh, how frustrating. But yeah, that gave you made quite nervous though. Get the cops pull up on you. I've had it a few times, and they can't do anything. They just want to know what you're doing, and half the time they're pretty keen on what you're finding, and they'll have a look, and then they'll say, okay, I'll see you later, and go and tell the people that have narked on you that everything's sweet and tickety-boo. G'day, Jacob, 1556. Welcome to the chat, buddy. What cool stuff have you been finding this week? You're always finding cool stuff. What have you found? Day of rest, says Digger Mike. Nice. Hey, did you find anything much more after I left you on your live yesterday, Digger? While you're in the river, did you find anything else cool? Get yourself a silver or anything? Yeah, I had to go and get all my stuff, but Digger Mike was doing a live on his TikTok while he was in the river. Jet boating and fishing, camping at Hurunui River. Oh, living the dream, bro. Nice. Hang on, guys, I'm just going to rock you around a bit. Sweet. Let's get it all sorted. Oh, mean. You been out there just for the weekend, or you out there for a week or something, Sean? Sounds pretty cool. And you've been catching anything? Are you chasing salmon or just trout? Weekend. Nice. Mike's adventure in NZ. Got a bloody good rig off Rarangi this morning. First one ever. Nice. Do you live up that way, Mike's Adventures? My nana and granddad used to live at Rarangi. They were one of the first houses as you pulled into Rarangi, down on the beach there. Very cool place. Spent a lot of my childhood up there. Yeah, playing at the golf course with me grandpop and fishing off the beach and shooting rabbits and the lupins. It was a good wee spot there, mate. Good wee spot. Oh, well done. Excellent. Nah, bro, it sucked. No silver, just the 4 coins. Oh, yeah, that's a shocking day for you, isn't it? Usually you get something. Maybe I jinxed you being on your live, mate. Jacob, only a couple of 3-pinces, one worn British, one with no date, and an NZ 3-pence. Found at my local area. Have not been out much. Fair enough. It's getting pretty hot and dry to be doing the old park detecting anyway at the moment, eh, Jacob? It's quite hard to get your plugs to sort out properly. Logan, hey Crispy, did you get my? I did, buddy, and I've got a a few little bits and pieces of housekeeping to do. So I'll let you know on that, man. I haven't sent anything away yet, Logan, but yeah, I got your email. Cheers, mate. No salmon, few car white to mouth. Yep. David Neal, how's it, bro? Welcome along. NZ Warriorsman is in the house. Choo-choo. Welcome, buddy. Get you in the little members draw for the end of the stream. No, you needed to be there for my good luck. So I got to be there. I can't be there in spirit, eh? Fair enough. I got to wait till I get my detector back, bro. If I get it back. Jake J, there are some spots in Tauranga where nearly every hole is a 1920s coins. Not many people detect there. Ooh, is it a bit of a no-no place to go, or is it just not very well known about, Jake? Mike's Adventure, yep, living in Orangi. Got 68 centimetre blue moki. Ooh, very nice. Cool. Do you fish off the beach, Mike, or do you go right down to the end there by the rocks and round into, what is it? Is it White's Beach and the ones further around? Do you go and fish in those, or do you just fish straight off the beach at Rarangi? Because it's got quite a steep and quick drop off at Rarangi, doesn't it? Stephen Hyde. How's it, Stephen? Welcome along. Logan, I still need to sort your coins out, but we'll catch up with Crispy. Sweet. And I got those other ones from Brian for you, Logan. So we'll get those to you soon. Many salmon being caught in Canterbury. I haven't heard of many, David. In fact, I think I've heard of one being caught so far, and that's been about it. Rivers are pretty messy at the moment, although both the Rakai and the Waimak have just flooded, so you might see the salmon push in once they clear up. Usually it takes a big fresh for the salmon to really run, so you might get them running in the next few days after it clears up. Ring them on Monday. Yeah, I will dig a mic, definitely. Jack J. Just not many. Oh, okay. Sweet. Straight off the beach. Behind. Oh, you right down the end there. Yep. Yeah, my nana and grandpop were, as you pull into Rairangi, you go round the bend, you pull into Rairangi. They were the first driveway on the right there going down towards the beach. So they lived in the very first house on that that big long line of houses. So they had that place for many a year. It was cool. Spent a lot of my childhood up there. Stephen Dixon's asking Stephen Hyde, where in Te Papa? Oh, where is Te Papa? I can't wait to be part of your Patreon. Just got my credit card. Oh, cheer, Logan. That'd be sweet. Always looking for as much support as I can possibly get. And Patreon's a good one. Stephen Hyde says South Waikato. Stephen Dixon. So there you go. South Waikato. Patriot Prospecting. Welcome along, mate. Mike's Adventures. It needs. My family used to farm at Rairangi back in the 1950s. Mint. Quiet on the salmon, not here, big here. Ah, nice. Cool. Right. Well, as you guys know from my last stream, my stickers arrived. And I actually picked them up the day after that live stream. So, turned out real cool. Nice and glossy. Printed on a real good outdoor exterior vinyl. So, these are good quality. They will last. And there you go. Super stoked to have those. Now, in the last... I put up a Facebook post, and I also on the last stream said for you guys to tell me what you needed. But I replied in the comments to all of your comments to email me through your address. Now I've got a bit of a list of those who want stickers, and half of you have given me your email, but then the other half Glenn Rogan, Mad Kiwi, can you flick me through yours? My messages go so far back with you, I'll be trolling for about half an hour to try and find your address. Nigel, can you just flick me yours? NZ Warriorsman, can you flick me your address, bro, again? Rodney is not in the chat, and yeah, Andrew Bob Hockley is not in the chat either. So if you guys, if you left a comment or anything like that, please yeah, flick me through a email so that I've actually got your address. I haven't gone through the Facebook yet. I'll go through that as well. But if you commented on my Facebook one as well, please flick me through an address so that I can Oh, you are there, Rodney. You're just lurking, are you? Welcome, bro. Rodney is present. Yeah, nah, sweet. Cheers, mate. Just yeah, flick me through your addresses on my email, crispieskiwiadventures@gmail.com. Then I can oh Jade. You rock, bro. David Carlisle, sweet. Oh, Andrew Bob Hopley's here too, just lurking. So yeah, just flick me through your addresses, guys, so I can get those in the post, and because I'll do a big group mailing. So I think I've got, what do we got there? 1, 2, yeah, maybe 20, 25 odd stickers to get away. So I'll do them all at the same time. So it's a pity they don't do a discount on bulk shipping. But yeah, so just flick me through those, guys. That would be much appreciated. Right. I gotta find my knife drawer number 5. There we go. Sweet. Get back onto that one. Oh, Brian. Sure, bro. Much appreciated. Geez, mate, that'll just about pay for the pay for all the stamps that I'm going to have to buy. Cheers, matey. You're on 3 too with Jade, so yeah, after that knife, aren't you, bro? Johnny Hell, how's it, my bro? It has been a while, hasn't it? Stickers, love it. That must be me. I was going to ask where it was. Yeah, no, I haven't sent them out yet, bro. But I have got your I got your email with your deets on it. So thank you. What video had to be commented on? It was actually my last live stream. I was asking people basically what one they wanted, whether they wanted a big one or a little one. I think most people have gone for the big one. But yeah, it was just a comment as to if you wanted one. I was going to give a few away. I will do the same tonight, guys. If you do want one, comment in the comment sections after this video as to what you'd like, whether you'd like a big or small, and then email me through your address, because it's all very well saying big and small, but can't send it to a comment. So make sure you do, if you do make a comment, make sure you flick through an address as well. So yeah, so Salmon Hunter, just let me know if you want a big one or a small one, and then email me through your address and I'll flick one through to you. I'll probably just throw it in the letterbox, mate. Save $1 on postage since you're in town. What else was I going to do? Oh, that's right. We're gonna do the big giveaway of the Stephen Hyde. Are you in the South Waikato? I think he said, didn't the NZ Warriorsman? Hang on, I'll just go back. Yeah, Stephen Hyde. He's in the South Waikato, NZ Warriorsman. I'll have one of each. Nah, mate. Special introductory offer, Digger. It's like basically we're just to get the ball rolling, get them out there. I'm just gonna give them away, bro. So don't panic. Don't panic. Zed's Place. Welcome along. Have you worked out with? No, I haven't, bro. I kid you not, I have not been able to get into the garage probably for the last 2 weeks. Things have just been mad around here. work's been stupidly busy, and then when it's not busy, we've had other things on the go. And yeah, it has just been mental. Really has. I've still got the other knives sitting there that that I've finished, and then like I said, I've got your two. I've got Charles's knife to finish off. Just got to do the resin into that one and float the wee gold nugget in there. So that'll be quite cool. And then I think I've got, what have I got? I think I've got a couple of other big ones there to do as well. Plus another one for a birthday present for somebody. So it is happening. Will be happening. Once work sort of settles down and gets a little bit more back into a routine, and builders stop dicking me around and stop being ready and have jobs ready for us when we turn up, I'll be able to get back in there and crank things out. I've also been, this last weekend, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I was very ill. So I've been bedridden for about 3 or 4 days. So that didn't help either. So yeah, it's just been a crazy couple of weeks, bro. Glenn's Adventures, mine, yes, your little one's there still. Nothing much more has happened to it, bro, but still there, still looking cool, still nice and shiny. I've actually just got to etch a logo into this one and make a sheath for it, and then that one will be sweet. I will try and get this one. I'll definitely try and get this one done. Well, they actually will be done. This one and these two here. These will definitely be done, and these will be going up to the gold panning, sluicing, fossicking meet that is going to be happening in the end of February. So we've got our, well, it's not really an annual because we're going to try and do at least 3 or 4, Jade. I think it's 3 or 4. I can't remember. But the last gold trip was over at Slab Hut, and I missed that one due to kids and other prior things going on. But this next one is the 24th, 25th, and 26th of February. And it's going to be up in Aurora. So, yeah, up at the Aurora Goldfield. Lots of guys going. So, if you're keen, look it up on Facebook. Jade's been posting it. And everybody's been posting. I might even post it on my page as well, just so people know. And, yeah, it will be a heap of fun. A lot of guys are going. Stephen Hyde, cheers, mate. Put you in the end of stream draw. Much appreciated. Do you want me to send a headlight up? No, the thing is, I've been working so blooming hard as I come home, have dinner, put the kids to bed and all the rest, and pretty much go to bed. I've been pretty ill to the point where I just, yeah, absolutely shattered, guys. Just, yeah, not a huge amount of energy whatsoever at the end of the day. It's very frustrating, very frustrating. And no, guys, it's not the bear flu. So, yeah, but no, it's on the cards, bro. We will definitely get down and see you soon, mate. I've just got to put aside basically an afternoon or a couple of evenings, and I'll probably get the bulk of it all done. And then another couple of evenings to throw out all the sheaths, all the leather sheaths and bits and pieces and the Kydex sheaths. Shouldn't take too long. It's just a matter of actually focusing, getting the all my ducks in a row and getting into it and doing it. So, yeah. Alrighty, so guys, I have also got massive news. And I was going to share this with you last weekend, but again, I was crook as a dog and in bed, so it didn't happen. But can you read that, guys? Read what's on my hat. I have landed Bushbuck as a main principal sponsor for the channel. Woohoo! So I am absolutely stoked. So I'm going to be testing and reviewing some gear, and also they're just going to give me a bit of gear to promote and show on my channel. And you'll probably notice already that in some of the videos that have been coming out, there's been a bit of gear. floating around. In fact, I think somebody actually commented on the last video that there was a fair bit of a bushbuck gear showing, even though it wasn't actually, had nothing to do with bushbuck. It was actually the flip fuel video, which, by the way, has actually done really well. I've had 2 sales. Woohoo! So thanks for your support, guys, whoever that was that bought one of those through the affiliate link. Yeah, much appreciated. And I hope you got a decent discount too. So, but yeah, so I don't have to do anything special other than basically wear their gear. I'm actually reviewing a few bits and pieces. I've got a couple of new things, a pack that's fairly new out and a pair of shorts that are fairly new out. And they just want me to give them feedback on what I like, what features I like on them, and if there's anything that could be changed or redone. It's like on the pack, I've already found one thing that needs attention straight away. My standard bladder nozzle won't fit through their hydration hole. So so that's a definite thing that may possibly needs attention, but just things like that. So it's going to be cool. I've already had my first big gift package from them, a whole bunch of bits and pieces. So yeah, very, very excited, and then that's going to be ongoing, and you'll probably see that I've got a big sticker on plaster on the back of the truck now as well. So very, very excited with that, and super stoked. Been working hard on that one. I've actually approached them once before and was told no. So that was back when I was first really getting off the ground, and I think I only just had 1,000 subs at that point. So they've obviously seen my sub count and watched my videos and realised that, yeah, maybe I'm on the up and up enough to yeah, be sponsored and be a part of their group. And they got some pretty cool stuff. Like today, I was really taking note of the pants I was wearing. Geez, I can't remember the V2 pants that I was wearing. And I was just taking special note of how they felt, how they performed, and all the rest of it. And my goodness, it's very light, but I walked through a few Matagari bushes just to see if it would prickle through, and through some gorse bushes, and I was pleasantly surprised. For a lightweight pair of trousers, they actually don't let a lot of stuff through. The gorse bush didn't come through at all. I got no prickles whatsoever from that. Matagari, on the other hand, was a different story, but Matagari is just nasty stuff, isn't it? And same with the Spaniard grass. Yeah, I don't think even good gaiters will stop a good Spaniard. So, but yeah, pockets for Africa on the pants, brilliant gear. So, if you're keen on some good quality gear, it's not cheap stuff, guys, but it is good quality gear, and yeah, made well. Proof will be in the pudding. I will put it through its paces. Yeah, it's not just going to be, oh, woohoo, I'm sponsored, yay, this is all cool. It will be, I will put it through the ringer, and I will be brutally honest about anything that is wrong or needs attendance. Big Timber, how's it, bro? And thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. I've actually got your name here too. Haha, sure, bro. Thank you. Much appreciated. Haha, cheers, Jade. Oh, cheers, guys. Yeah, it's I've always wanted to have a decent sponsor, and I've got a wee, you'll see on my videos that are coming out now, I'm going to have a wee sponsor page or sponsor thing that pops up, and it's just going to have the sponsors. So anybody who's keen to sponsor me in any sort of way, just will end up on that little intro, and we'll just go from there. So onwards and upwards, guys. Just got to be positive about it and be that squeaky wheel, eh? So I'm absolutely stoked, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a ongoing relationship with them. So right, I have got we'll do this giveaway for the stickers and the beanie. So a wee while back over Christmas, I went up at Nelson, and we jumped in the kayak and caught my first salmon. First snapper. But I was using some JunkieJigs that JunkieJigs had sent me. And you also know that JunkieJigs went and sent me a rod as well, rod and reel. I went out the other day. And it was a beautiful morning. I had a job cancelled. I went out for a quick little go before I went to another job in the afternoon. Quick little session. Got out, launched off Sumner. Thought, man, this is sweet. Paddled out around the causeway. There was no wind whatsoever. It was calm, beautiful morning. Noticed that there was a big swell coming in. It's like, that's interesting. Well, the further I got out, the bigger the swell got, to the point where I was well out of my depth. I was freaking out, guys. I was like, what have I done? I was like halfway out I was right out by the rocks, quite a wee ways out, probably a couple of K out. And I kid you not, when the swell was coming in, there was a massive tanker ship out and moored off the heads there. Massive tanker ship. I don't know if you all saw it, or a container ship or something. It was huge. The swell was so big that every time a swell came through and I dropped into the lull of the swell, the ship disappeared. So I decided, right, I'm going to have a wee fish, see how it goes, but didn't get anything, and it was pretty hard just to try and stay stable. So I finally decided, right, I'm going to have to turn around, and the sets were coming in quite quickly. There wasn't much of a gap between them. So I don't know if you know much about kayaks, you know that when you get side on to a swell or a wave, it's the worst time to be hit by a wave, when you're side on, because it can tip you, or it can push you, or basically tip you out either way. So it's not a good thing to be hit by a wave while you're side on. And of course, we've got these waves coming through that were probably 2 to 2.5 meters, sometimes 3 meters high. And so I've got this wee lull in the sets, paddled hard out, and I turned the thing around and I was facing back into shore. And so that was sweet. Happy with that. Started paddling in. I was just taking my time because I didn't want to get too carried away, and I didn't want to be surfing the waves. I just wanted to ride up and down, just ride the swell without getting carried away, keep it pointed in the right direction, because they were changing direction every now and again as well. But again, every time the swell came through and dropped, so that a swell would come through and then it would drop me into the lull, the whole entire coastline disappeared. That's how tall the swells were. So when I dropped into the lull between sets, it was like the entire coastline and the cliffs all just disappeared. It was like, oh, scariest time I've ever had, eh? It was not cool. G'day, Mike. South Island Fishing Adventures. How you doing, buddy? Jade. Sure, bro. Got your name in the pot there. So yeah, so pretty scary. Come back in, fished around the causeway and the little reef that's out there, and yeah, had no luck. But guys, I posted a wee video a while back, and at the end of it, it had a little giveaway message that for those of you who mentioned JunkieJigs in the comments, went into a draw for the stickers and the beanie. So I've been meaning to do that. Oh, it's real scary, mate. It's crazy. I mean, I wasn't drifting or getting out of control, and I've always got my EPIRB around my neck. So it's like if I go under and all the rest of it, I can, if things go really pear-shaped and I get separated from the kayak, I can flick that on. But even then, I probably could have swam back in from there. The drift was actually going, the tide was coming in, so the drift was heading towards the beach anyway. But yeah, it's not a great feeling when you know if you tip out, you're not going to be able to touch the bottom. That's my biggest thing. Not being able to see the bottom is a wee bit scary, but concrete pills, mate. Yeah, I reckon. So yeah. So it was pretty crazy. It was a real butt clenching time and just holding on for dear life. But it was a bit of fun. It was quite cool, and it was nice to know what the boat could handle too. And the stability side of things. I was actually very surprised. A couple of times when I was turning, I got hit by a slightly smaller swell and I side on, and all I had to do was just slap a paddle down and lean, and it was very, very stable. So it gives me a bit of confidence in the boat itself. As to, I think it's going to have to be pretty messy to tip me out, I think, which I probably would never even go out in conditions that bad that it would end up tipping me. So quite a good wide beam on the boat. So yeah, stability wise, pretty happy with it. Certainly gave me confidence in the boat itself. I've been in 3 metre swells in my yak up North Island. Yeah, it's not cool when you're going up to the top and half your boat's pointing out, and then you slap back down, but then you drop down to the point where everything just disappears. It's pretty freaky. So whoa, Brian, legend, mate. My goodness, thank you. It's just lucky I've got a fair few of your names sitting here. Get a couple of entries in there, bro. Cheers, mate. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. So I'm just going to do this draw. I said on the thing that I would draw it on one of my live streams. So I'm just going to draw this. Kayla fan number 1. Welcome along. Hey, Kayla, I don't know if you realised or caught up on the chat on my last stream, but you won an end of stream draw, and you have a mark beside your name, Kayla, for a knife draw. So yeah, I think you might have missed that. I think you were gone by then already. Phil Smith. Crispy, love your channel, mate. I too am a detectorist, but sounds like quite an ordeal fishing though. I think I'll stick to the land stuff, hoping for a better year. I think we're all hoping for a better year this year, Phil. I think last year was just manky. Jade, good night, brother. Flip me days. Thank you. And I still got a few of your names here too, so legend, bro. Legend. I'll throw a few in there, bud. Thank you so much. And guys, just so you do know, what I do make from YouTube and Patreon generally goes back into the channel in some form or another, either by buying things to use for the channel or going into gas money to get places. Most of it's gas money, but I have been able to purchase a few toys just recently through you guys, through your support, which has been great. Haha, no worries, Kayla. Thanks for popping on. Brian and Jade. Yeah, I think Brian and Jade are battling. They're both on 3 at the moment. So, yeah, a couple more wins and we're there. So we could even do it tonight, depending on if we have Jade's good luck. So, guys, I'm just going to read through the names of those who commented. And, oh, Brian! Brian. Oh, you don't want to be upstage, do you, mate? Oh, legendary. Thanks, guys. Oh, the battle is on. Right, guys, I'm just going to do this draw. So I'm just going to read out the names of those who did comment in the thing. Because some people obviously watched the video but didn't watch it to the end. They commented, but they didn't comment JunkieJigs in their comment. So I like to, every now and again, I like to do a sneaky one where I leave it to the end just to see who's watching my videos right through. So sometimes it does pay to watch the videos right to the end because there could be some little surprise. So we've got Kiwi Kaimawana. He commented JunkieJigs. Julie Price. Now, Julie Price, I think, is a young fella that uses his mum's, I can't remember his name, but he uses his mum's channel name. So, Quentin Explorer. Haven't seen him tonight. Kane Friday. They always come in a little bit later after I've been cheaper to buy one. Just about, Stephen. Phil with 2 L's. Hasn't been on the chat for a while. We've got Digger Mike. I know you're in the chat, bro. Silver Clan. It's one of my US followers. Drum and Detect, another one of my US followers. Poor Dad's Adventures, who hasn't been on the chat for a while. And old West Coast Feral. Alrighty, so we've got, what am I going to put them in? I will put them in this little thing here. They're all in there. Give it a shake around. This is my thing for all my silvers for each year that I find detecting. Got 1 and 2 on the way. Yes, I do. I've got to sit down and design your other one, bro. The latest one that you won. Alrighty, who have we got? Quentin Explorer. So hopefully he sees this. I'm going to leave the names in there because if this doesn't get picked up in the next couple of weeks, I will do a redraw. Alright guys, I'll do a redraw and we'll go with that. And there might be another video that pops out to sort that. But at this point, Quentin Explorer, if you pop on or you watch this video, mate, you have won the JunkieJigs beanie and stickers. So congratulations, well done. Yeah, Jade, you're just getting greedy, mate. You've got 1, 2 on the way, I think. Oh, yeah, Mark's the only other one that's got 3. He's got 3 of my knives already. And he works, he puts all his to work. They're working knives for him. So, good on you. And yep, well done, Quentin Explorer. So, some other news I've got for you guys. And this is pretty crazy news. And it's going to be interesting. Kane Friday, how you doing, mate? Generally, I get a comment from you an hour or 2 after the stream, so it's nice to see you on the stream this time. We just did the JunkieJigs draw. Sadly, mate, you didn't win, but you did comment. So Quentin Explorer has won that at this stage. But if he doesn't get back to us in the next couple of weeks, I will do another draw. But guys, my detector on my last trip, about a week ago, my last mission in the river, I bought some brand new waterproof headphones and I thought I'd jump in the river to have a good crack and go a little bit deeper. And the whole mission while I was detecting, it was sweet. I had no issues with the detector. It worked fine right up to the point where I turned it off and put it in the truck. And I grabbed it the other day to check the charge because I was going to go out on Wednesday with Digger Mike. And it's got water in it and it hasn't turned on. Now, I've taken it into A&E Electrics and they've said, yes, it's stuffed, it's busted, it's munted. And because the Minelab Equinox 800 are a sealed unit, I cannot get it fixed. It's out of warranty and basically I am now at the mercy of Minelab as to whether or not they will do a deal on me for a new unit and get maybe a discount, or whether they will replace the pod unit in its entirety. Now, it's a real catch-22, and it's a shame because they do adamantly say their machines can go down to 3 meters. Now, I was only about a foot deep in the water. The module was only about a foot underwater. It wasn't deep. There was no pressure on it whatsoever. And it's leaked. And so it definitely hasn't stood up to what they claim, which is frustrating. So I'm at the mercy of Minelab at the moment. I don't have a detector to go swinging with. So there will be, until I hear back and get a confirmation on whether they'll fix it or not. I can buy a new unit, but I just don't have the funds for that right now. But yeah, so it could be a week or 2 before I get back swinging and detecting. So there will be a little bit of a lack of any sort of detecting videos currently or for the next week or so. Digger Mike has offered his one if he's not using it. but I'm not a big fan of borrowing people's gear, especially gear that costs that sort of money. It's just not in my nature. I'll happily lend stuff out. I don't mind that. I just don't. Yeah, I don't like not so much bludging off people, but I don't like taking advantage of people with gear that's that expensive. So hopefully Mind Lab will smile on me. I wrote quite a comical sob letter about how it happened and how I'm missing it and having withdrawals and all the rest of it. So we'll see what they say and see what they come back. But that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it, NZ Warriorsman? Replace it with a Manticore somehow. I don't think that'll happen. I did drop the fact that I was a YouTuber and all the rest of it, and that it was a big part of what I do on YouTube. So hopefully they might take pity on me and have a bit of sympathy and maybe just I mean, all I want is just a replacement pod unit so I can get back to detecting. That sucked. Yeah, because the same week that mine played up, Digger Mike's got a bit of water in it as well, probably from the same trip. And but thankfully his is on warranty, and they just replaced it then and there that day or the next day. So pretty cool. Can I use the 80, mate? Yeah, some things I'll give out and lend, but other things, yeah, not my baby. But nice try, 7 under. Nice try. Nothing worse than having someone else's gear break. Yeah, that's exactly it. And I mean, it's yeah, I would hate to break something or have somebody else's gear fail or get water in it or something like that. Or yeah, so better to say, yeah, that's exactly it, Sean and Squeak. Definitely. Must be something in that water. Yeah, you just who would know, Jacob? Who would know? Apparently, it's a very, very common issue with Mind Lab Noxes. Apparently, the welding in a certain spot, it's a 50-50 chance whether it takes or not, and if it doesn't, it will suck in water there. Also, if they're really, really warm when you put them in water, when they cool down, they suck in moisture as well. Mine wasn't, because it wasn't a hot day that day. But yeah, I think I was just unlucky that the weld hasn't done and it's leaked. So it must be some dodgy type of water. Nah, nothing wrong with that water. It's clear as can be. It's mint. But yeah, don't blame the welder. Yeah, maybe if it was properly welded with metal and all the rest, it'd be a different story. It's all plastic welded, Stephen. So yeah, who would know? So that's sort of where I am at the moment. So I've sort of got to try and do a few more fishing and hunting videos and things like that until I get confirmation on what's going on with my detector. But otherwise, yeah, it's probably a good chance for me to get in and smash out my knives and get that all sorted as well. So, right, guys, I think I'm pretty much waffled out tonight. I don't think I've got anything else to share and talk about, unless you guys want to ask me anything. Yeah, pretty much there. We don't mind the hunting and fishing vids. I don't mind making them either, bro. Although I just got to find the time to do it. I've got a really cool sneaky survival mission coming up. It's going to be more of a stealth survival mission in a rural area. So yeah, won't be able to do fires or anything like that, and it's all going to be quite stealth. So I'll have to take the old jet cooker and some other bits and pieces, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting little one, and it's going to be quite close to home. But yeah, it's in a place where I won't want to be caught, because I'll get kicked out otherwise. So it's going to be a fun one. So you have to keep your eyes peeled for that. Yeah, I will still do the knife channel, bro. As soon as I've finished, like this one here, I've got all the details, got all the video on this one, and Charles's Dredge NZ knife. I've got all the details on that. once I've got those videos all sorted, I will launch the... Oh, Brian again. My goodness, mate. You are dead keen on that knife, aren't you? So yeah, once I finish those and the videos are all edited, I will launch that knife channel. So yeah, it's on the cards, bro. Definitely on the cards. Yeah, it's not, Kerry Hill. Yes, Digger Mike. Need that ground to soften up, eh? Everything's dead at the moment. So I'm not too worried about not having the detector at the moment because all our parks are just brown and dry and the ground's rock hard. Not poaching, Stephen. Not poaching. It's just it's sort of council land, and I sort of asked the guy about a year ago or a wee while ago. No, not a year ago. Probably middle of last year, I asked one of the guys and I says, oh, what's the story with camping out there? And he's like, oh, no, we don't really like it. We get the whitebaiters down there and they camp down there and they're not really meant to be there and they light fires and there's meant to be a total fire ban and all the rest of it. It's all pines. So it's not so much, I'll probably be all right if I do get caught, but it's that little grey area. Definitely won't be able to have a fire because it's going to be still during summer. So definitely won't be able to have a fire, but the hopes is that I'll do a stealth shelter build. So I'll build a shelter that's completely stealth. Take a fishing rod with me, just a small fishing rod, and hopefully I can catch a carwai or a flounder or something like that. Might go out and spear at night in the estuary. Try and spear a flounder, and it'll be more of a catch and cook type thing as well, with the emphasis being on the actual shelter itself, and making it blend in so it doesn't look, so if you walk past it, it doesn't look like a shelter type thing. So yeah, it should be fun. Oh guys, I'll just catch up with the chat here. It's moving pretty quick. Oh, thank you, Kane. I will keep the videos coming. James Batt is in the house. Nearly missed you there, bro. How's the health? I heard you weren't too well a wee while ago. Hope you're feeling a bit better, bro. Well, you must be. You've been out catching carwai, mate. Are you going to camp on the... Well, not in Wellington, Kane, being that I'm down in Christchurch, but yeah, I can maybe camp out in one of the big roundabouts in Christchurch. Logan, if they don't fix your 800 and you want to... and you can't fix it, I'll swap you $200 in a Kogan. Oh no, I'll get it sorted, mate. I think the units themselves are about $300 or $400 for just the module. So not a major, but just yeah, money I don't have at the moment. But we'll get there, bro. But thanks for the offer, Logan. Sounds a bit seedy. Always a bit seedy here, Sean. Ninja camping, that's the one. Phil Smith. I follow a guy called Rodkit. Plenty of kayak fishing tips. Oh, okay. I'll definitely look him up, bro. Thanks for that. Man's going to be in a bush near you. Yeah, you know it. Plenty of deer. Plenty of deer around most places, Brian. There was nothing where I went this morning. Although on saying that, there was nothing in the dock block, but the forestry surrounding it was just covered in sign. The main forestry track that I had to walk back to the vehicle to, there was prints all over there. Everywhere there was a little bit of mud, there was deer prints. So they're definitely running around in the forestry block, but that's all private property and you can't shoot in there. So frustrating, absolutely frustrating. Yeah, I just arrived here, COVID, in hospital. Oh, gutted, James. I did hear you were in hospital. I didn't want to say anything, bro, but yeah, just checking to see if you're all right. 2K, I did see those, bro. Well done. You gonna smoke them up, mate? Exactly, Stephen. Nobody has. It's that time of the year, isn't it? We've all emptied our wallets and pockets into the kids and Christmas. Feeling a lot better now, apart from a cough. Oh, you look after yourself, James. Look after yourself. Right. All smoked. Mean. Very cool. Oh, actually, that's something else too, guys. Something that's in the pipeline and going to be done soon is a few of you will remember I had a rod made, a soft bait rod made quite a while ago now by TG Custom Rods. Well, they are going to build me a slow jig rod. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to video the entire, or as much of the process as I can, of him making it, picking out, like me picking out the design, the grips, everything we're going to use, put on it, and then video as much as we can of him building it. So that's going to be quite an exciting video coming up soon. I'm guessing it'll take a wee while, like a couple of months, maybe. I'm not sure what his build process, build timeline's like. But either way, it's gonna be epic. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, and so that's another video in the pipeline. That'll be very cool. But other than that, Andrew, will those antlers behind you have good stories? Well, this one here, guys, with the skull, that was the first ever stag I shot, and he's a big 11 pointer. I shot that many years ago on a mate's private property. A wild stag. His property borders dockland, and they come into his property. So I shot that big 11 pointer. Stoked with that. My dad was actually with me too, which was really cool. And then this guy here, just a wee 8 pointer, but if I didn't shoot him, he was going to kill me and the chap that was there. It was a roar a few years ago, and this guy snuck up on us. We were roaring up 4 stags at the time, and this guy popped out and come around and flanked us and popped out of the supplejack about 5 meters away from us. And the guy that was with me was an absolute noob. It was his first time out hunting. So he grabbed my arm and freaked out, and then he sort of shimmied in behind me. The stag wouldn't budge, and it started stomping its foot, and it was looking at us, and it roared right in front of us, and it was epic. It was so cool. It was just absolutely amazing. But he sort of, his eyes rolled back in his head, and the whites of his eyes were showing, and he put his head back and he roared again, and then he stomped, and then he dropped his head, and he took a lunge forward at us. And at that point, I was like, "Oh, flip me days! This guy's getting out of control." And it was like, he's not gonna back off. So I just quietly closed the bolt, brought the rifle up, and of course I was on about 10 or 12 power at the time. So all there was like fur. That was all I could see. So I quickly wound it back, and I put one in the neck of this guy. So this guy's got a cool story. I do like talking about this guy, the 8 pointer. It's a nice even head. But other than that, they're the only two big stags I've shot. The rest have all been small piddly things that aren't worth putting up. So got plans for this raw. I've got nothing on this year. The last 5 years I've had something that has inhibited me to go out and do the raw. So really looking forward to that. Private land and thermal scope. Yeah, that's almost cheating, Stephen Hyde, though, isn't it? Yeah, Stephen Dixon, I'm really excited about the rod. I'm going to do it in a very similar design to the other one with a nice camo handle, but I might go greys instead of the greens and all the rest of it. I might go grey and silver or something, but very similar design. Probably the same windings, but just in different colour scheme. Yeah, I am going to head away, Brian, this year for the raw. It'll be about the first time in about 4 or 5 years that I've been out for a raw, just because I had neck injuries, I've had shoulder injuries and family things, and I just haven't had a chance for the last 4 or 5 years. So this year, fingers crossed, touch wood, I can get out and do a couple of decent missions. Yeah, James, that's probably not a silly idea, eh? Go down to see Charles and see if we can smack over one of the ones that roars up at the back of his place. That'd be mean. That'd be very cool. Alrighty, guys, well, we're about to tick over an hour, so we might as well do the old members draw first. And again, guys, thanks so much for the support. No sporting shooters that ever should. I was going to say, but you use thermals. But you use thermals, Stephen, because it's part of your job, isn't it? I mean, yeah, it's a tool for you rather than you're not bagging big stags and trophies and stuff like that. You use thermals as a tool. So, right, guys, who have we got here? Who are we pulling out tonight? Who have we got? Kayla, are you still in the house, Kayla? You have just won again. So you've won the members tonight. So you've got another mark against your name. So, correct. When I'm sport shooting, no thermal. Exactly. And when you do use your thermal, you're only using it as a tool for your pest control. And generally, you're on private land too, aren't you? See, that's the other thing too, is it's actually illegal to use a thermal at on any sort of dock land as well. So you do have to be thermal only for poachers and pest control. Yeah, it's like I even feel funny about spotlighting for stags. I'll happily spotlight for hinds and yearlings and things like that, but spotlighting for stags almost seems like it's cheating as well. Like you're not roaring and you're not putting in a stalk, and it just feels... I've never shot a stag in a spotlight. I've shot hinds and all the rest, but never a stag. Mind you, on saying that, I've never actually had a stag in the spotlight to say whether I would or wouldn't have shot it. But I just feel like I don't think I would, because I feel like even that's cheating a little bit. Yeah. But everybody has their own opinions. I mean, it's not, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. It's a grey area for a lot of people. Saw heaps of dead wallabies on the side of the road to Christchurch. Yeah, they are coming way up, Mike. When I shot my fallow deer in Fairlie, or North Fairlie, we came across a wallaby up in there, a couple of wallabies up in that block. And this is a tiny little dock block. So no doubt they're in the surrounding stations. And also there's another block, but another 10 Ks further north. And my mate was in there about a week ago, and he saw a wallaby in there as well. So they're heading north. They're coming up. They're getting out of control. You can see why Doc are pretty keen to stomp on them, eh? Because they are getting out of control. So, Logan Murray, hey Digger Mike, where do you stay? Digger Mike's in Christchurch, Logan. So, it's starting to get that way, isn't it, Steve? And they're sort of moving from Waimate and heading into, right through Burke's Pass, Tekapo, Fairlie. It's amazing just how many you see through there now. I've actually seen them. I've seen dead wallabies on the side of the road, probably 10 minutes out of Geraldine. That's the closest I've ever. That's the closest I've seen them to Geraldine. About 10 minutes out of Geraldine, I've seen one on the side of the road. In the Ida Valley. Yep, wouldn't be surprised at all. Yep. And I think they're heading towards the coast too. Right, guys, have to go. Sweet, Mike. Well, I'm just going to do the last final draw here for the Super Chats. And again, thank you so much, guys. Your generosity has been awesome tonight. Much appreciated. This is probably going to be a Brian or Jade horse race tonight. But thank you so much, guys. Much appreciated. What do we got here? Here we go. Got one here. Who is it? What can you see? Yeah, had to be, didn't it? Brian, you got one finally. Woohoo! So you are now on 4, buddy. Which means you only need one more win, and you are there. So, sorry, Jade. No good luck tonight. But Jade's on 3. Yeah, Jade's on 3. That doesn't count. He gave that one away. Jade's on 3. NZ Warriorsman is on 1. Brian is on 4. Woohoo! Digger Mike's on 2. And Kayla is on too. So well done, guys. And again, thank you so much. Oh, Andrew, you're too late, buddy. I've just drawn it. But thank you so much. Wow, awesome, buddy. Thank you. 1 minute too late. Oh, much appreciated though, bro. Thank you so much. Logan Murray, Christchurch must be a beautiful place to stay. I've been to Auckland for my surgery and it's beautiful. Yeah. Christchurch is a little bit more condensed than Auckland because Auckland's very spread out, whereas in Christchurch you can travel sort of like 20 minutes here and there and bam, you're into open Canterbury Plains country, which is pretty cool. Put them into next week. Great idea, Stephen. Remind me next week. Andrew Popley, we will put you straight in the draw for next week. Sure, bro. Good thinking, Stephen. Well done. Awesome. Oh, you didn't have to do that, bro. That's like I said, I'm giving all those out. So guys, yeah, don't forget, put in the comment section after this video whether you want a big or a little sticker, and then remember, if you do comment though, to send me through an email with your address. Why aren't you in bed? Oh, you're still on holiday, aren't you?
Yes. Obviously.
One more day, then you've got, what, Tuesday you've got meetings, teacher interviews, and then Wednesday you're back at school full time. Yay!
No!
Yes!
No!
Right. Alrighty, guys. Well, I am going to love yous and leave you. So you want to say bye to everybody, Pop-Up?
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, guys. Have a great week. Be safe. Be careful. And until the next one, guys. What do you say? Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
Yeah. Right, go to bed. Alrighty, guys. Have a great one. And thank you all so much for your generosity and support.